From the second I heard that DinoLand USA was going to be closing for good, there was something that I wanted to do, and today I sat down and did it. And now I'm going to share it with you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to something a little bit different. Today we're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom in DinoLand USA, sitting right outside Restaurantosaurus listening to WDNO, the radio station that plays throughout this section of the park. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally think that this is one of the best music loops anywhere at Walt Disney World. Not only does it have some great music, it's got some fun jokes, but it also contributes so much to the theme of this land. And I have to be honest with you, I'm concerned that it's going to be lost forever. So today we're going to sit down, we're going to listen to the whole thing together and just document this. So get comfortable, let's hang out and listen to WDNO, the radio station broadcasting from right here atop of Restaurantosaurus in DinoLand USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Regardless of what the weather may be right now, Donald and all his friends are walking on sunshine here at Donald's Dino Bash. For those of you just joining us, this is WDNO Radio, and we're broadcasting live from the teeny-weeny attic of Restaurantosaurus, right here in DinoLand, USA, where we're celebrating the fossilized family tree of our good old pal, Donald Duck. You heard me correctly. Donald and his fine feathered family are descended from some of the earliest dinosaurs ever to walk or waddle on the planet. How cool is that? And now, this portion of our WDNO radio broadcast is brought to you by Mailbox Aerial Adventures, where you can experience all the aviation highs and lows and everything in between. Well, just listen to these heartfelt testimonials. I've had feet my whole life. I have never appreciated them on the ground as much as I do right now. Oh, you know, I'm positive I will never experience anything like that again. And now have a new value on my life. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Please bear in mind, if you are not completely satisfied with your flight, there are, unfortunately, no refunds. However, Launchpad will be sure to treat you to a burrito, courtesy of Mr. McDee's credit card. Launchpad McQuack's Aerial Adventures, where every landing is unforgettable. Oh, now here's a tune very close to my heart. You all know the words. Sing along. That was dedicated to none other than Donald Duck himself. He said that song perfectly explains how he's feeling about his exciting dino ancestry and Donald's Dino Bash. At least, that's what I think he said. You're listening to WDNO Radio, and now here's all the new news that is new news. If you're asking yourself, what is all this hullabaloo I'm hearing about ducks and dinosaurs? Well, I'll tell you. Unless you're new to this planet, or have been living under a yet-to-be-discovered dino bone, the big news is Donald's Dino Bash! Donald Duck, yeah, I'm talking about the Donald Duck, along with a whole lot of his friends, are right here in our very own DinoLand USA, celebrating Donald's newly discovered ancestral connection to, get this, dinosaurs! What? Yeah, I said dinosaurs. How cool is that? Get a load of this. Science tells us ducks are dinosaurs. I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Certainly. I said ducks, like Donald, are descended from birds, like dinosaurs. That's what I thought you said. Excuse me while I quickly wrap my head with duct tape as my mind is about to be blown. Oh, discoveries continue to reveal that many of these bird-like dinosaurs were indeed covered with feathers. The end. Haha, due to this dynamite news, the world's most famous duck is throwing a Jurassic-sized bash in the happening hub of all things dino. You guessed it, our very own DinoLand USA. Congratulations, Donald, on your dino-rific discovery and all the success of Donald's Dino Bash. You're listening to WDNO Radio, the sound of DinoLand USA. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to our program here on WDNO Radio. We hope you're enjoying Donald's Dino Bash, which has been made possible by a generous contribution from McDuck Enterprises. That's right, Donald's good old Uncle Scrooge. So if you see Scrooge McDuck today, be sure to thank him. Oh, and if you're listening, Mr. McDuck, we got a call from Duckburg. Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby just wanted to let you know that no matter what you hear, Mrs. B's casserole was already ruined before Louie decided to use the gauntlet of Medusa as an oven mitt. Whoops! This is a special WDNO news report. Here's the Triceratops story. Live dinosaurs have been spotted in DinoLand. What? Can it be true? What am I saying? If it's on the news, of course it's true. Two very rare dinos belonging to the species known as Chipmunkosaurus have been reported stomping around the Cretaceous Trail. Well, there you have it. I suggest everyone visiting DinoLand keep your eyes peeled. Ugh, that sounds painful. Welcome back to our program here on WDNO Radio. The word of the hour is, you guessed it, bone! If you know a song with bone in the title, send it in, call it in, text it in. For crying out loud, just shout it out loud. I'm only broadcasting from the attic of the restaurant Osaurus. I'll hear ya, and I'll get it on the air. Speaking of air, it is hot up here. Woo! Okay, I just got off the request line with an over-imaginative individual named Draven, who was raving on and on about time travel and being chased by a Carnotaurus over at the Dinosaur Institute. FYI, a Carnotaurus is a big old dinosaur with cow-like horns, hence the name Carnotaurus, which basically means meat bull. Anyway, he described this antagonistic dino as bad to the bone. So Draven, this one's for you. It's once again request time here at WDNO Radio. This first one is for our host of Donald's Dino Bash, Mr. Donald Duck himself, and his wealthy and adventurous Uncle Scrooge McDuck. This request comes from that avant-garde aviator, Launchpad McQuack. It says, Donald and Mr. McD, thanks so much for bringing me along on this awesome adventure. I know I crashed the plane, and I lost a few things along the way, but I'm so pumped to be here. My next request goes out to that delightful Daisy Duck. From our very own event host, the Duck of the Hour, Donald himself. Listen to this. My dearest Daisy. Aww. Donald's Dino Bash would never have been possible without all your amazing designs. You are truly my shining star. Oh, what a sweet. Donald has a mushy side. Well, here you go, Daisy. This one's for you. Our next request comes from Donald's wealthy Uncle Scrooge McDuck, whose generous donations make Donald's Dino Bash a reality. Earlier, he came into the WDNO studio for a quick chat. He said I could ask one question, and be quick about it! So I asked him, how does it feel to be reunited with your nephew Donald after all this time? Basically, this is what he said. Speaking of big and loud things, you probably noticed that larger-than-life traveling billboard next to the Donald's Dino Bash Welcome Center. I mean, how can you miss it? Am I right? Yes, I'm talking about that colorful, big ol' honkin' Truck-O-Saurus. That, my friends, is the very same vehicle that Donald and all of his friends piled into and drove from Duckburg all the way here to DinoLand, USA. That must have been one wild ride. You're listening to WDNO Radio, broadcasting live from DinoLand, USA, the Dinopalooza of all things dinosaur related. You want T-Rexes? We got them. You want flying Triceratops? We got those too. Check and check, my friends. That's because we love all things dinosaur. And who doesn't? Don't answer that, unless you want your family to deny that they were ever related to you. Speaking of related, The big news is happening right here, right now in our very own treasure trove of all things dinosaur, DinoLand, USA. Oh, yeah! And the big news of which I speak is Donald's Dino Bash. Woo! Here's the dealio, yo. Your friend and mine, the one and only Donald Duck. Yes, the Donald Duck recently discovered that, get this, are you sitting down? You might want to be sitting down for this. Ducks are dinosaurs. Oh, yeah! Allow me to drop a little paleontological knowledge into your ears. Discoveries continue to reveal that Donald's prehistoric predecessors, that's right, his duck-like dinosaur ancestors, had feathers! What? Yes! You heard me! They had feathers! And there's an and, folks, and they swam in water. Can you believe this? Now this one's crazy. They even laid eggs. Okay, you probably knew that, smarty pants. But did you know this? Some even flew. Yeah, they flew! In the air! You hear that launch pad? They flew! He's freaking out. You can't hear it, but he's freaking out. So excited by these fabulous ancestral findings, Donald decided to throw a big old bash right here in the epicenter, the heart, the happening hotspot of all things dinosaur, DinoLand, USA. Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah. Haha, now here's the perfect song to celebrate Donald's newfound dinosaur lineage. Folks, earlier today I talked with the host for Donald's Dino Bash, Donald himself. I said, how are you feeling about your celebration? And this is basically what he said. That's right, the bird is the word right here, right now, in DinoLand, USA. And here's two big reasons why. Number one, science tells us that birds are actually dinosaurs. Oh, how cool is that? And number two, because of number one, Donald Duck, he's celebrating his newfound dinosaur ancestry with all his feathered friends in a dino-rific event happening right here called Donald's Dino Bash.
So, what did you think? Honestly, I had such a great time hanging out with you here today and just listening to this music loop start to finish. This is actually my favorite part, and I'm glad I got a chance to hear it again. Of course, I want to know what your favorite part is, so pop it in a comment down below. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. Until next time, guys. Bye.